Hi, everybody. So, I am an accountability business coach, and I help everybody find drive, direction, support by motivating, consulting, and coaching. And when we get to the nitty gritty, that is my 30-second basic that everybody wants you to say. But the one thing that I love about being as personable as I am and working and networking with all the people that I have is that I was able to create one that is amazing, and it is I am a positive, knowledgeable, supportive master of creation. My soulmate clients are rock star bizpreneurs and biz owners who may be sitting stagnant, wanting change, or just starting out. And one of the great things that I get to do is I support my clients by providing a safe space to brainstorm and process. I'm a sounding board for ideas and aspirations. I help my clients create a system that supports, motivates, and inspires them to take on the world. I connect them with like minded individuals to help them get where they are going and in a way that they can thrive. Um, I really love the OKR system, objective key results. Everybody sets goals, but with objective key results, you place that objective up in the stars and then you build a key result ladder that gets you to that objective. And what I love inside of this space of networking and talking to everybody and really creating bonds with other businesses is that I'm able to watch tools develop. I'm able to connect people with other people who are on their same plane and can work with them. And I'm really able to create a space that provides support level that people didn't know existed. Um, and when I say that, I mean that because as much as we want to say, "Oh yeah, I'm supported," or "Oh yeah, I have such and such, and I have this, and I'm great at these things." When I shattered my tibia, the community that I built stepped up and ran my business. I'm an accountability coach. I run group coaching networking meetings. I run a online community. I have one-on-one clients, and the people who I have spent the past year and a half with stepped up and filled in the void. Some of them did it before I could ask. Some of them did it once I was comfortable asking, and some of them told me that I needed to ask. And this live was inspired by one of the amazing people that I network with, Sarah Davis. She's off the beaten path consulting, which is why we're off the beaten path, right? It's Saturday at 5 o'clock, and I'm going live. Um, she says that I don't necessarily I haven't introduced Brittany, the owner of Biz Storming, to everybody. And she's right. Um, because for me, off the beaten path, new reality, transformative sexology, Duck It All Creations, Ross's Creations. I'm super excited for that because I get all kinds of food. Um, Scott Harris has insurance and taxes, and B is doing this amazing Spanglish product company. And Jeanette, if you've seen her, she has these amazing homemade clocks. And I have been so busy promoting and talking about other people that I forgot to promote and talk about what all of those people are helping me build. And I'm an accountability coach that runs on OKRs. So if I am going to run on OKRs and I am going to have clients who run on OKRs and I am going to be there week after week for clients and for other people, then it's about time that I show up and I share a little bit of who I am in the way that my clients share with me. So this possibly not going to be short. Um, but I'm also going to kind of show you the steps and different things of how I'm getting where I'm going. And I work very closely with New Reality. If you are a coach, go sign up with New Reality. Um, if you're a consultant, sign up with New Reality. If you need a coach or a consultant, go to New Reality and sign up for those classes that apply to you. Um, Last week, we worked with an amazing woman, and I have her name. Uh, it's not her name. It's other people's names. Um, it's Debbie. Her first name is Debbie, and her last name starts with an S. But she does these amazing one-word vision boards, and one word is hard for me. Um, and we had a conversation. If you watch the live, Sarah and I had a conversation about how one words are hard. But I did it. And here's the thing, last year it was abundance, and I avoided using the word abundance. But abundantly became very abundantly clear that abundance did not avoid me. Um, it supported me when I shattered my tibia. There was just so much business growth and so many ideas and so many things that blossomed inside of Biz Storming that I can't even begin to say. However, um, what didn't happen was my belief in all of the amazing people actually purchasing and buying my products or my services. So this year, the word is belief, because you cannot create abundance around something that you are afraid of. I am afraid of success. I love watching everybody else succeed. I love pushing people forward. And I don't know if you can relate to that, but if you can, just know that all of that juice and all of that success that you push out into the world to other people, when you work with me, Sarah says she loves when people have lives to tell her she was right. Um, when you work with me, I'm going to fill you up because as somebody who fills up the world, you really don't have a lot of people who fill you up. And I can tell you, Sarah, Eileen, Debbie, those New Reality, Eileen and Debbie, New Reality, Sarah, Off the Beaten Path, Jeanette, all the people who are in the community that we have filled me back up. And I never realized how drained I was until I started to get my energy back. So I know that the community that we have built is an amazing place, and I want you to join us. Um, the great thing about the community, it's 3 price points, $57. Well, let's just go to it, shall we? Uh, that is not the price points. Should be. There it is. All right. $57 is our basic subscription. 107 is allows you space for me to promote you in different ways. And then 150 gives you a whole hour of tech support and platform support every month. So let's look at the $57, shall we? Weekly objective key results, which we're about to go over what mine are. Weekly working windows where you can actually come in and say, hey, I need help resolving these issues. Please let me know. And we can work on them together. So you're not by yourself. I just got on a call with my with Kat Markell, my website designer. Isn't it beautiful? I got on the line with Kat Markell earlier because we're trying to figure out why my emails are bouncing. Um, Verbally communicating with people is way better and more effective than trying to text. There's so much communication loss in that. I'm a part of an amazing admin group on Facebook, and I'm part of a few, but there's some communications that are getting lost because everybody's texting. And when we get into our meetings, we're able to clarify those things. So we have working windows. We have a quick hour in the morning on Thursdays, and then we have an hour and a half of task management. We do that twice a week, where you can come in, you set your goal, you get it done, and you have somebody to work with. A lot of people talk about that mere work environment, right? Because we work at home. If you can get into a Zoom room with somebody, you're able to get into a Zoom room with somebody, and you're able to actually have somebody to communicate with. And now there are days where some of the team or some of the community go into a breakout room and they chat and they socialize. Because here's the thing, too, as an entrepreneur, sometimes you just need to stop, breathe, and think about something different. Talk about something that is off of the rail, not even in your realm at that moment. When you work consistently and you push yourself and you continuously think about things, you are going to overstress, overanalyze. Um, you're going to get stuck in a loop, and you're not going to be able to get out of that loop. Sometimes I shut down my computer and I take a nap. Everybody knows if I took a nap, it was because I was overwhelmed. Um, but I take a nap and I come back. So taking that nap and coming back allows you to have a space. But when you have a community where you can say, you know what, guys, say it's just been hard. Can somebody just chat with me? Can I not talk business? Can I just sit here and listen? That is amazing. And so we offer those things to you. And if you need that and you're not a part of the community, it's okay. We do it for $25. Um, but $25 a meeting versus the $57, and you can have that meeting, all of those meetings every week, is pretty well worth it. And I love that. The other thing that we have is we have a Wix community. So we are on the Wix platform, and we do have an amazing community of groups, accountability, where you can just go in and you can say, hey, this is what's going on. Once you're into you have for free, you have the community, the group, the accountability group. You have a place where you can post 3 links a week, or twice a week. You can post 3 links. So your Facebook, your LinkedIn, and your Instagram, or one of those things, and say, hey guys, can you go to these 3 and push this? Here's the thing, that's instant community that's giving you SEO. So when you post to a community and you say, hey, I need you to go like, comment, and share, you don't have to share all of them. You don't have to like and comment on all of them. Some people work in different realms. Some people aren't always the meshers of the meshers. However, when you like and you comment and say, hey, it's really great to see you doing this, you're creating an SEO for that person and you're pushing that business. And don't we all wish that if all of our friends, I only have 100 and something on my Facebook, but everybody else that I know tends to have like over 200. If all of them would just go, we could go viral, right? Um, so having that in a space where it's twice a week, you get to pick, these are the things I want to push this week. Please help me push them. And the community does that for you. That's free. Come join us, sign up for free, do those things, create that environment for yourself. The other thing, once you do pay for the 57, though, you get put into a marketing feedback. And we have Kat Markell, who's an amazing web designer, and she does a lot of photography and marketing and a lot of stuff for other companies. B creates logos and really, because of B, I've tame down my colors inside of my stuff because she's like, Brittany, there's too many colors. And you're right, there was. You get a live audience, a live feedback audience, and you can look at the people who are giving you the feedback and you can choose, is that the person that I really want to direct myself to, or do I need to direct myself over here? So, inside of that community, inside of all of those things, you really want to be cognitive of this is where I am. And these are the things that I can get support for, and I can do it at a value that is going to build my community and going to help me create a system that works. Because let me tell you, when you want to be accountable for something or you want to get something accomplished, we have watched Jeanette take her business from underpriced to perfectly priced and watched the pride in who she is. Just, she's always been very passionate about who she is and where she came from, but now she shares it more. And that was because she was encouraged to. That was because we looked at her and we said, you're a Latino, you are a business owner, you are a veteran, you are all of these things, and we want you to share that. So she got to share that. And one of the challenges is that I don't share who I am, which is why we're here as well. So speaking of that, I am if you can't tell, this is an amazing D20 bag that one of my best friends made. His shop is coming. Her shop is coming. Their shop is coming. I am a gamer. You can't see the games, but I have games in another room, a whole lot of them. So I do board games. I run a DM. Now, I think way too much during the week for my business. So when I DM, we call it Moss Chaos. And the rules are very much let's read the book and find out what those are. But it's a lot of fun, and the people that come in are fun, and we like to enjoy ourselves. I can go to a D&D game and play very well. I have my dice goblin, you know. So I am somebody who is very much proud of being a geek, and my children are all artists. This was my oldest kid that did this. This was my niece. This was my child. My tattoo artist is up there, and then that's a character that reminds me of an RPG character that I had long ago in the days of Yahoo. Um, who am I? I'm an amazing, wonderful master of creation. And I love having fun and gaming and supporting other people. My OKRs are that we're going to have 50 people join the community, 50 paid people. Now, here's the thing, guys. I can say 50 paid, I can say 50 people. We have a bunch of free greaterness. We've been making up words this week. I have a great community that is available at the free level. That extra little push at the paid level, though, is where you will get so much more value, where you will find the SEO that you need, you will find the directed support that you need. But join us on Mondays. See the environment, feel out what is happening, feel out who is there. We would really love to see you all there. My OKR is 50 paid people in the community every 12 weeks. Now, that sounds like, well, how are we going to stay intimate if we have 50 paid people joining? I am going to keep every group at 25 to 35. Will be that happy group level so that when you come into a meeting, you will be able to go to your breakout room. I'm in group 2. I go to group 2. I meet and connect with group 2. I talk to group 2. We hold each other accountable. We're there. And 25 to 35 is a very amazing sweet spot because of the demographics of them. Ooh, I have the hiccups. Because of the demographics of that, and also because not everybody can show up every week for the accountability meeting or for this space or inside of this. So when you're able to show up and be present, and really, every group will have a lead. Every group will have somebody who leads the conversation and really directs what is happening. But when you're inside of that space, you get to speak. You get to be heard. Um, I am very, very guilty of telling everybody about the basic mundane stuff and how things are going. And yeah, it's going well. It's this, it's that. However, in this group, your conversation gets to be, I'm struggling. I shattered my tibia. I had to hold off on a lot of the things that I wanted to do. And I took 10 steps back because I stopped what I was doing. Recognized that it was going in the wrong direction. And I recreated a whole website and a community and a whole new direction. Um, when you say that to people who are friends and family or to your spouses, you end up hearing, they hear, well, there's no income. This is failing. Why aren't you doing these things? Where are you? And the community that we've built, they hear growth, they hear expansion, they hear clarity, they hear abundance, and they hear belief in who you are and what you are doing. So they get to support you in that. They get to say, you know what, I did that. I did that last year. And hey, these are some things that I did that didn't go so well. Try not to do that. Or, oh, is that what you're doing? This, I did that as well. And this ended up being a great path that I took. And so you're able to listen to people and really have a space where people who have been there, done that, get to give you paths to take, um, and advice, as well as people who haven't been there or done that get to listen and learn and really get to take in, maybe that's the next step. I've been doing this for a little bit and I feel a little bit wonky, but that resonates with me. This community was built so that you were not by yourself. And I say that, but maybe I created it because I moved from Denver to Grand Junction, Colorado. Maybe I don't want to be alone anymore. Maybe I miss the community I had in Denver. So I've created a community. I've created a community around business and building who you are. And it doesn't matter what your business is. I have 8 years as a contracting assistant. I used to carry my own drywall, believe it or not. Um, I know that we have several people who have been in nonprofits, famous nonprofits. I know that we have several people who have worked in and out of every company possible. I started out waitressing. Who didn't? And if you didn't, you're so lucky. Bartending, all of those things. So if you are a business person and you just need a little bit of understanding that you can't otherwise find, or maybe you have it but not in an abundance, join us. Roll for it. Look, I'm going to roll the weird wonky. I'm going to roll this. Let's see. I'm going to roll. Maybe not. It was a 17. 17 is very high, which means a lot of you are going to join and you're going to be a part of a community that is going to help you grow. So please, I'm quirky, but I'm serious when it comes down to it. And I can help you get your company where you're going. I am setting out 50 people 50 paid community members every 12 weeks. That is my goal. I will update you on the things that I am doing to reach that goal, and I will update you on how it goes as it goes. So thank you all so very much for joining, and thank you all, especially you, Sarah, for really just being a part of my community. Eileen, Debbie, New Reality, Jeanette, everyone, and everybody to come. I'm excited. I look forward to seeing you all. Thank you so much. Have a great day.